So today we have something really cool, and this is from Wavlink. It's a USB 3.0 dual bay hard drive docking station. Part number is ST341UA. And what this does, it'll let you take one of these old spinny hard drives and clone it to something more modern, or you can clone one-to-one, or if you don't want to do a backup and have this offsite, that's what this is for. It also acts as a docking station. So say you got a hard drive laying around, you want the files off there, plop it in there, and away it goes. It's plug and play. And I'm going to hook it up to a Windows PC and a Mac and show you how easy this is. Simple plug and play. Let me show you what's in the box. So what you get in the box is, of course, the docking station, a manual. Read the manual. It's definitely worth reading. If you've never used one of these before, this is going to tell you everything. I'm going to kind of pretty much show you that, though. So if you watch the video, you're going to understand it. You get a couple backing plates. We're going to put them in. And what this does, this goes in here so you can kind of, bigger hard drives will kind of lean up against that, just more for support. But you don't really need them. We're going to put them in, though. You get a USB to USB-C adapter. So if you have a more modern laptop computer, you can just plug this in with this little adapter. It kind of goes into the end of the USB cable, which you do get. So you can kind of plug it in here and adapt it, you know, very easy. And of course the power supply and some screws. And what the screws do, when you have this in here, if you look at the back of hard drives, it has like screw holes, you can kind of secure it. So if you wanted to secure it for some reason. But the first thing you want to do is plug these in. And this is a one-time thing. Once you get them in there, you never have to do it again. Like I said, it is for support, so I do put them in. And we'll get them in there. And they are a tight fit. So you want to get them lined up pretty well. And away you go. And then to duplicate it, of course, you put in the USB cable and your drives. And what you have to remember is it's actually labeled here. It says source, target. So your original hard drive goes in here, and the one you want to copy to goes here. So we're going to copy from old hard drive to new. And it's literally plop and drop. And these with hard drives like this, make sure that the sticker's facing forward. You see how the ports on the bottom, they always go to the left. And you don't have to be hard, you just kind of push them in. But you can see there's some screw holes here. And so if you have much bigger hard drives, you can put the screws in. You don't have to though. And that's basically it. So let's plug it in. I'll show you how to clone this. How you clone it is, once you got the drives in here, turn it on, hold down this button for 5 seconds, and it's automatic. So you do not need a computer to clone one drive to another. But we are going to hook this up to an iMac and a Windows PC, and I'm going to show you that it's literally plug and play. Plug it in. You can see these drives, see whatever drive you have in there, and copy files off. You can copy files one to another, copy files off, copy files to it, whatever you want to do. Very simple. So let's clone. Okay, so I have it plugged in, and let me show you what's on the back here. There's the power on-off button, of course, for the power cord, a USB cord if you want to plug in your computer. Kensington lock, so if you have a Kensington lock, you can lock this to your desk or your area so it doesn't, walk off. But I'm going to show you how you use this. So we're going to take our source one. Source ones always go in the back. Usually the label's facing you. And just find the slot, poke them in. You'll feel it kind of click in there. And here's my destination disk. Put him right there. And away we go. So let's power it on. You'll see everybody lights up, and I'll explain the lights here in a second. You can see there's a source, a target, power, of course, power. And the source is this disk, target's that disk, so they light up on the disks. And what you do is you hold down this button, 5 seconds, and see they all come on. And the source and target will kind of blink, showing that they're talking to each other. And as it goes across, you'll see it kind of going across, 25% done. This one gets solid, 50%. When that 50% is done, it gets solid. Then you get the idea. When it gets 100%, it's all solid. So hold down the button, 5 seconds. And see it starting up. And you see the source and the target are blinking. And you'll kind of see it kind of like it's going across. And like I said, it's 25% done. This one's solid, 50. And then, so you kind of get the idea. That's how you know it's done. But like I said, you can hook this up with the USB cable to your computer. And we're going to hook it up to an iMac and to a Windows PC. I'll just show you how easy it is. If you just want to use this, say, I got a lot of data on this hard drive, I can plop it in here. I want to copy data to it and store it offsite somewhere so your data doesn't get lost or destroyed. Or here's kind of you can use this as cheap backup. Or you just want to read stuff off a hard drive, you can do it that way. So let's let this go, and we'll let it finish. And the time depends usually on the size of the hard drive. So if you like an 80 gig hard drive, it'll take no time at all. If you got a terabyte hard drive, it's going to take a lot longer. And this one's, I think, 320 gigs. Shouldn't take maybe 15, 20 minutes max. So let's let her finish, and we'll come back, and we'll connect her up. And you can see here, we're almost 100%, 25, 50, 75, and 100. So another minute or two, this will be done. We'll pop it out, go to the computer. So we have it hooked to the iMac. So let me turn it on. You can see the little lights will start blinking here. It takes a second because this guy's got to spin up. And you'll see a bunch of folders show up over here. There we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's Untitled, Untitled 1. These are where all my files are at, so you can kind of see program files, all the stuff that was normally on a Windows PC. And you see 2 of them because I have both drives plugged in right now. So literally plug and play. So let's plug this into the Windows PC, which is right next door, and show you that one. And we have a Windows PC turned on here. So let's turn on the unit. And you'll see a bunch of folders pop open here. Like I said, easy plug and play. There you go. So we got a D and E drive, or E and F drive. And you can see here's my program files, all that kind of stuff. So if I want to copy files the same way with the Mac, just as easy. There you go. That's the Wavlink USB 3.0 dual bay hard drive docking station. Easy, plug and play, very simple. I did it on an iMac and a Windows PC. Just plug it in and go. The best thing about this, you can duplicate drives without being plugged in the computer. Hold on the button 5 seconds. It does it that way. But if you want to use like old hard drives just to back up your software, your program files, that kind of thing, this works great for that too. I kind of use that too because hard drives are cheap. You can plug this in, copy off all your data, store it in like in a safety deposit box, and then your data is secure and backed up in a different location. And this is the best way to do it. Very nice, simple, inexpensive. The ST341UA hard drive docking station.